welcome back, crew, to Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, Florida, and today's going to be an interesting one. We got a 15-mile-an-hour wind, outgoing tide, and some pretty heavy seas. Going to be interesting to see how our captains fare as they step in the ring and try and do battle with the inlet. And we'll start right here in round one. So we're going to have a Yamaha trying to fight its way out. And so far, so good. Captain's laid into the throttle, getting the bow up, trying to get this boat up on top of the waves. Definitely a bigger day than this boat should be out in, but our captain's not going to have any troubles, it looks like. He's going to battle his way out and pull a win out for the boats here in the first round, which is quite the surprising upset. And that's going to give the boats an early 1-0 lead as we move into the second round of our competition, where we're going to feature a Midnight Express stepping in the ring to try and do battle with Haulover. This crew has a little bit of an advantage over our first vessel, as this is a different point in time in the day, and as you can tell, the conditions are a whole lot different than what our first boat faced. But this crew does have the boat up on plane. It's just starting to get rough at this point in the day, but the Midnight Express looks pretty solid, and our crew's gonna blast their way right into Haulover, no issues, giving the boats a 2-0 lead. And things do not look good for Haulover, as that is going to be a quick start for the boats. Haulover has to make a comeback here, and here we go, third round, and we've got a Stingray stepping into the ring, and they almost stuff it on the following seas there. We do have a bow rider in the front of the boat as well. Heavy hit. Anchor locker comes open. Our girl in the bow is completely drenched, and this crew winds up stuffing it to get close on the first wave, but they wind up pulling through that one. But just coming up here in a moment, you'll see they don't make it through this one. They wind up with the stuffing, and this crew will wind up taking a loss for the boats here in the third round. It's going to move us into the fourth round of our competition, where we're going to feature a fountain stepping in the ring to try and do battle with the inlet. And here we go. Our crew's got the boat moving. Boat's barely up on plane, a great pace. But if you listen closely, you can hear the screams coming out of this boat. This boat's giving us an early preview of Halloween with all the screams that are coming from this one. And the crew takes an absolute beating as they work their way out of Haulover. They don't wind up stuffing it, but just the fear from this crew was intimidation enough for me to give Haulover the win. And that's going to bring us to a 2-2 tie. So we move into the fifth and final round of our contest. And here we go. Our final competitor steps into the ring, and let's see who will be victorious. Will it be the boats or Haulover? Here we go. And this crew looks pretty solid. Once again, calmer conditions. They go over that first wave, and looks like they're not going to have any issues as they work their way into Haulover. No! That was close. I couldn't tell. We got to go back to the replay, and it looks like they just barely keep the bow up. Water everywhere, but I'm going to go ahead and give this one to the boats, and the boats will take the win in this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Miami Boat Ramps that features all the hilarity that happens at the boat ramps in South Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.